Have you ever felt like half the time on the ship you've just spent it waiting in line or wandering around, not knowing what in the world to do?
And in the meantime, you see other people sipping coffee in quiet corners, having fun times by the pool without a huge crowd around, and essentially going to dinner without ever having to stand in line.
Have you ever gotten to the end of your cruise and thought, wait, where did all my time go? Well, then this video is going to be for you.
We're going to share some tips, things that we do every single cruise that really squeeze the amount of time that we get to spend on vacation. The last thing you want to do is spend all your time standing in line doing things you don't want to do. These are some ways that we really maximize the amount of time that we get to relax and enjoy ourselves.
Okay, so part one, you're just going to plan accordingly. So make sure that you use the Princess app to its full capacity. So book those dining reservations before you board the ship. Make sure that you book any of your shore excursions or any spa treatments that you may want to do. This is going to just save you a little bit of extra time so you're not wandering around wondering what on earth to do. And then also something that Will and I like to do, particularly me, I tend to be a little bit more of the OCD planner out of the two of us. The Princess Patter that's going to get delivered to your cabin every single night.
Yeah.
It's going to show you the patter for the next day each evening once they do your turn down service. So I like to just take a look at the patter the night before just to see what's going on around the ship for the next day, see what activities that I just want to kind of keep in mind on what I want to do. Also in that app with your My Journey, you can bookmark as well some of those activities that may be listed. I'm just kind of more a little old school and like the pen and paper mode. So I like to take a look at that pattern the night before just to plan our day a little bit for the next day, especially if it's a sea day. Yeah.
Big pro tip, make sure to reserve those dining reservations. There's 2 lines at dinner every single night. It's people with reservations and people without. And there's a definite difference in how fast you go through those lines.
Yeah. Especially when you're looking at the specialty dinings, those do tend to book up pretty quickly. So if you aren't able to get those reservations before you get on the ship, make sure that you either call the dining line as soon as you get into your cabin, or you can just find a phone that's located throughout the ship. I do think some people like to check out guest services to do that as well. I will tell you, though, a lot of people like to go to guest services to maybe change their cabin or if they had some issues. So sometimes there's a line there. Or even go straight to the restaurant. Sometimes you might find a host that's there and they can help you book those reservations as well. But booking ahead of time is just going to save you some extra time.
All right, now let's talk about just timing of when you want to do things and how that's going to save you some time. So number one, if you're somebody like me that likes going to the gym, there are definite times when that gym is completely packed, and other times where there's no one up there and you can just about do anything you want. So first thing in the morning, definitely lots of empty machines, lots of empty treadmills, really great time to go. The other time to go is early on in the afternoon. Everyone's over by the pool. No one's running upstairs on the treadmill. So if you're looking to carve out a workout, those are usually the 2 best times to go. Another good hack is if you're looking to get coffee, everybody goes to the International Café. Okay, I remember being on the Sun several times last year, standing in line at the International Café for quite a while to get coffee.
Yeah.
There's several other coffee bars on the ship, and it's going to vary which ship you're on, but there's usually one over near the lounge where they do the trivia all the time. Princess Live.
Princess Live.
There's one
or Explorer's Lounge on some of the older class ships.
On the Sun, there's one down in the gelato where they serve the gelato near the pub. Just look for those other spots where there's a bar and they also serve coffee. Those aren't as crowded, and it's a whole lot easier to get a specialty coffee in the morning if that's what you're looking for.
And especially if, even if you aren't a smoker, and if you don't mind walking through a little bit of smoke, a lot of times on most of these ships, there's an aft bar that does open early at, I believe, 6 a.m., particularly for the smokers, but they can serve you coffee, drinks there as well.
And then next, just timing for the pool, right? Everybody wants to be at the pool when there's a lot going on and they're having games out there and all that kind of stuff. But if you're just looking for quiet time by the pool where there's not as many people, number one, go to the adult only pool. That's usually not quite as crowded, especially early in the morning. The time between like 8 to 12.
Yeah.
It's a great time to be at that pool, and there's not a lot of people. And then also port days, right?
Yeah.
Everybody else gets off the boat. If that's not something that you're keen on, or if you've been to a port several times before, great time to hit the pool.
Yes. Okay, so part 3 and learning to save your time on that ship is, again, we kind of mentioned a little bit in part 1, but taking advantage of the tech that is available to you. Again, learn this Princess app. That is going to be your best friend. It is a great place also for you to coordinate with other group members that might be with you. I will say it's not going to always alert you on your notifications if you try to text each other. Will and I have learned the hard way about that. So you will constantly have to check the messages portion of your app for if people try to coordinate and text with you that way, but it's still a great feature that they have. Also, there are menus available for all the dining rooms where you can look up what is being served in the dining room for that evening, as well as for breakfast. So that's a good little tip also to save you time.
Those menus are also available on your TV in your stateroom. Just another heads up. So good pro tip, you can find them there as well as if you don't have your phone, or if you really don't like using that on the ship, then you can find them on the TV in the stateroom.
And that's a good point that Will brings up. Even though they, of course, want to recommend everybody pretty much has a smartphone these days, so you'll have that Princess app, but your TV is going to pretty much be a larger guide of that app. So you'll be able, like he said, to look up the menus. You can make your spa reservations through your TV. You're going to be able to, I don't know if there's a ship map. That's going to probably just be on your phone, but your TV is going to be another great way for you to take advantage and just help you save some time to help you be guided as to what to do a little bit easier. Yeah.
Well, the other part, you got the ship map, you got your phone, you've also got these large displays all over the ship, normally near every single elevator. Yeah. That ship display, if you put your medallion on it, it'll give up your your personalized display, and you'll be able to find people within your party, and it can even pull up the ship map and route you and show you exactly how to get from where you're at to where they're at. So another good way to find your way around and find everybody you're with.
That feature also is going to be available on your smartphone. So if you get lost and or don't remember how to get to, especially looking for a restroom, ladies, I will say that that's going to be a big asset for you. But it will route you to whatever location you need to get to, if you need to just get back to your cabin and you want to see what is the closest elevators, what have you, that's going to be a great advantage for you to use also.
So there you go. Those 3 big tech pieces you want to get real familiar with and use during your trip. Saves you a lot of time.
Yeah. So every minute obviously counts when you're on this week-long, 10-day, 2-week. It doesn't matter. Whatever can help you save time to make your vacation just a little bit easier and better. We hope that these tips will help you.
Yeah, I mean, if you spend $2,000 on your cruise and you think about breaking that up with the amount of time that you have, right, that time does equate to money. And the last thing you want to do is spend, a big portion of that of your vacation just standing around or trying to figure out what to do. Yeah. So everything that we've talked about in this video, it little ways so that those things are eliminated and you can spend more time actually enjoying your vacation than just standing around. Hope that helps.
Yes. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We really do appreciate the support. And stay tuned as we have many more videos to come.